Welcome back to my channel. This is In Conversation with Zoe. Today I will be sharing with you a lesson on the silent T's. Now it's really old, this lecture, but it's very appropriate for the time. So in one of my videos last week, and I often say this word, oftune, which is often. Some people call it often, which is not so bad. Keyword not so bad. But can I shock you? I know that, most Americans use he often does it, but the T is silent, and that's what's given birth to this lesson. So come along with me as I share with you 10 words that you may have been mispronouncing because of the silent T rule. What are the words? Well, the first word I'm going to be sharing with you is often, obviously, because it's something that we often ignore. Yeah, I'm using often like 10 times today, 100 if possible, because I'm trying to let this sink in. So the T is silent. That's all I have to say. Let me do this. So I'm gonna ask you to be the judge of this. Which one sounds better? He often does this where he puts he picks his teeth, or he often does this when where he picks his teeth with his finger. Which one sounds better, honey? I thought so. So please, guys, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, your excellencies, the T is silent. Another word that, corroborates my lecture today is WHISTLE. That's another word that where we have to apply the silent T rule. It is not whistle. You see, it is whistle. Whistle. I like the way you whistle, Jumble. You see, you don't say, I like the way you whistle, Jumble. It sounds a bit archaic, so come with me. The third word I am sharing with you today that has the silent T rule is, for us Disney fans, I mean, we see this like in all the movies, or 99% of their movies. Castle. Castle. It ain't castle. So let's say, yes, the short form of it is cast. But if you're going to put the LE after the T, that's where the law applies. It no longer stays at castle or castle. It becomes castle. Okay? So you have often, you have whistle, and now you have castle. They all go with the silent T rule. Word number 4. Are you listening? Listen. It is not listen. Listen to me. No, it's not listen. It is listen. Okay? Listen isn't listen to me, or he is listening. It doesn't sound proper. So please use listen. It does go along with the silent T rule. So those are 4 words. Let's move over to another. So we say, I like that your palms are soft. But then let's say someone else overhears you and comes to you to say, how do you get your hands to be soft? Or how can I soften my hands? We transited from soft with the landing on the T. That's the rule. If the T comes, I know it's oft, yes, after and all of that. There's a law in English that has that, where there are two consonants, yes, and then you have to choose to land on the last one. I mean, let's say in the case of F and T, T will be the landing bay. Okay, so it becomes, how can I soften my palms like yours? not soften. Soften is not the best you can do in pronouncing S-O-F-T-E-N, okay? It also is in the whole silent T family. Like my friend on SNL would say family, but no, that's wrong as well. So let's move on to the other one. Word number 6, Hasten. Can you tell him to hasten? Some people would say hasten. I'm not saying you're wrong, but I'm saying that you can do better. And how can you do better? By watching this video, sharing it, and trying to imbibe it in your daily conversations. So it is hasten and not hasten, okay? You need to hasten, else we'll be late. Not you need to hasten, else we'll be late. Okay, you see it? All right, and moving from that, we go to A-P-O-S-T-L-E. Yeah, so normally if I'm using just the middle word, 4-letter word, which is P-O-S-T, it would be post, the postal service, right? But when we have another consonant, which is the L, you know, that precedes the vowel, it becomes apostle. The T becomes silent. Remember, S is also a consonant, which, you know, precedes the T, and then there's also another one, L, after it. So it goes with it's under the silent T family, guys. Please do not say Apostle John, Apostle Zoe, Apostle Mbakwe, Apostle Greg, Apostle Sejour. You know, just make the T silent. And what else am I missing out? Okay, C-H-R-I-S-T-E-N. 2 consonants there, S-T. Right, normally you would say Christ, right? The T is the landing, babe, because that's the last consonant there. But in this example, and because we are, you know, I'm sharing with you, and we are talking about the silent T rule, it would also go with the silent T rule. Yes, it is christening. Oh, I thoroughly enjoyed the christening of your baby, Zoe. Just say. And yeah, so it's really simple. It becomes christen. It's not Christen. When are you christening your baby? No, that's not correct. It's not wrong, but it's not entirely correct. And we don't want to be technically or politically correct. We want to do much better. We want to sound the best. We want to sound intelligent. We want to sound smart. That's the aim of this class, you know. So when next you have to use christen, when next you have to use apostle, castle, hasten, soften, often, listen, and wrestle. You know how the scripture says, we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and powers, rulers of darkness of this world, not darkness, sorry. So that's where, you know, I hear it a lot, you know, but this is not to shade anyone. I'm just saying I may have said it, you know, in the past, but when you know better, you should do better, and you should share what you know that is better, so we can make the world a better place. That's the whole idea, remember? One change just changes everything, and you need to pay it forward. So now that I know better, I'm sharing with you, it isn't a wrestle, it is a wrestle. We wrestle not against flesh and blood, and it is whistle, not whistle. Woo. There you go. Fasten your seatbelts. It is not fasten your seatbelts. Those are the 10 words. There's more, and I might do a part 2, you know, just to clear things out, because I know there's some words that are tricky. Yeah, there was a tricky. You know what you do for me? Go to the comment section, and if there are, you know, 2 consonant words that you from this lesson you believe will apply to the silent T, will have the silent T rule apply to it, but then you've heard maybe your lecturers use it the other way, or you've heard people that you respect, you know, the guns of the gun, the creme de la creme of, you know, English or education use it. They may not be wrong to say it that way, but they can do better. I'm pretty sure we can always do better. So go into the comment section and share with me those words. I will, if I have to do a research on it, I will go ahead and do a research on it, and I will present it in one of my next classes or lectures. Thank you so much for joining me on today's lecture where we shared about the silent T rules. I will see you on Instagram at Zoe Chinaka, and I will see you on Twitter. And next time, thank you for watching and God bless you. Bye for now.